New efforts in Burlington to help you get around downtown construction.
It's in response to exasperated entrepreneurs who say the Main Street overhaul has undermined their businesses. Starting tomorrow, part of Main Street will reopen to two-way traffic on nights and weekends. And starting in August, the whole street will open on nights and weekends. This coming winter, the road will open to all traffic 24/7.
And you can now park for free for 2 hours in the Main and Winooski Street parking lot. If a new proposal is approved, you could then park for free for 1 hour in the Marketplace garage. That would be through Thanksgiving.
Channel 3's Ike Ben David is downtown now. The street opening part-time, Ike, but that construction, as you can see, continues.
Hey, Darren and Kat, good evening. This has been a common sight for business leaders downtown. Closed roads and orange construction cones. And after a call from action from those business leaders, the city is taking action.
The sound of construction and the view of closed roads is something Patty Donnelly of the Burn Gallery has gotten used to.
What's this been like for you guys?
It's been a trying year and change, of course, for any local business on Main Street.
This is our main thoroughfare for people coming to visit. It's definitely a problem.
And Kelly Devine of the Burlington Business Association says it's more than just an inconvenience. She says data from April showed some tax revenue was down and business report slumping sales.
I think right now the priority has to be to remove as many barriers as possible.
And the city finally offering a glimmer of hope.
Why do this now?
This project is ahead of schedule.
After laying out a few options to businesses, the general consensus was to open the road on nights around 5:30 and weekends. It will drive up construction costs by $600,000 and slightly increases the length of some aspects of the project, but still keeps it on deadline for November of 2026.
This is important work, but we know it's impactful, and we're really stepping even further to help support our great local businesses.
Director of Public Works Chapin Spencer says this is a generational project that, when completed, will greatly improve the city's infrastructure. He says due to a high upfront cost, the city couldn't afford to keep the streets open throughout the project.
Was opening up the streets ever an option before?
So originally when we bid out the project, the cost of the project came back 50% higher than the engineer's estimate. We had to downsize the project from 6 blocks to 3, and we needed to move from a streets open during construction, partially open during construction, to allowing the contractor to close particular blocks.
While reopening the road even on a limited basis can help, other aspects like parking and aesthetics remain a question.
So I think, in order for the nightlife and the weekends to really pop off, hopefully just we can amend it visually just a little bit. I mean, maybe just removing that tape would really have an effect on people's mentality approaching this area, regardless of the gravel.
I did hear from a variety of businesses. Some wanted to just push through and have the project finish as is, while others are really hoping that this break in bringing traffic back into the downtown will really inject some life into it. And other business owners told me that this is really just the exclamation point, talking about the construction, that kind of pointing to what they say are the other issues that Burlington is facing. But at the end of the day, the city says they are still ahead of schedule and plan to finish the project by earlier of November of next year. Reporting live in Burlington, Ike Ben David, Channel 3 News.
Ike, thank you.